Good morning, guys. Welcome back to another video with me. If you're new here, my name is Amy and I have been on a weight loss journey for the last couple of years following the Starch Solution and using the principles of calorie density. I want to show you what I'm eating every single day as a busy mum. There we go. And how I make this lifestyle work for me when I'm on the go, when life is crazy, how I put systems in place to get and stay lean. So I want to show you what I've got going on today. So if you don't know, I have spent the last week making so much incredible oil-free Indian food with my sister-in-law. We've had a blast, but she's leaving today. So we're just doing like a final morning of like a few little bits and just having a nice time together before she leaves. But I want to take you through and I want to show you what I've got for my pre-breakfast snack this morning. So basically, let me rewind this a little bit. So we really wanted to make some paratha this morning. We're doing potato and cauliflower paratha, which is just to die for. So Snigs is in there, she's got them on at the moment, and I didn't want to just dive into the paratha, obviously, so I've done myself a really lovely vegetable platter and also like a little fruity vibe as well, because I've noticed that when I'm in the kitchen cooking stuff, I tend to just eat a lot of what is going on around me. Obviously, it's all oil-free, fantastic for weight loss, but it is a lot of starchy stuff. And I like to have my 50-50 kind of plate and make sure I get in loads of fruits and loads of veggies to really lower the calorie density of my day. So what I've done is I put myself together a little fruity platter so that I can munch throughout the day, because it's just mindless munching. So I don't need to munch on all of the starchy stuff when it's mindless. I just want to munch on the fresh things just to have that munchy factor, hand to mouth munchy factor. And then when I'm actually hungry, that's when I can dig into the starchy stuff. So let me take you through. I want to show you what I've got. Okie dokie. So we got Snigsy in the corner who's been making up these incredible paratha. She's not happy with how they look, but they taste amazing. We're just doing some trials, but I want to show you the snacky platter that I put together for us both. Firstly, I've obviously got my veggies, got like half a cabbage and some courgette in there, and having that first. And then I thought Snigs and I could both use some fresh stuff because we've just had a massive Riverford order, so there's loads of stuff to eat. Cucumber, pear, apple, kiwi, and we've been snacking on some grapes as well. So just having this as breakfast part one, and then I think we'll dive into some roti or maybe some rice pudding from yesterday or something like that. But anyway, loads of fresh fruits and veggies to start the day. Okay, so I'm just having breakfast part two, which is this lovely cake that I've already tucked into. I forgot to show you, but basically I've got loads of lime cots and kumquats that need using. So I've blended up 3 little lime cots into this cake mix. It's just my regular kind of oaty, I think it's basically just oats. I didn't have any beans spare, but this is extremely jam-packed with flavour. It's amazing how much flavour is in this from 3 little lime cots. So I had all my cabbage. We've been feasting on these fruity bits. I cut up another pear as well. I have had a little bit of a roti, and yes, this should do me good, but it's about 12:15. I want to show you what we have just cooked up because it is incredibly delicious. It is a veggie korma, and oh my gosh, the flavors are just to die for. It's got a little creaminess as well, which is just so yummy. Got that coconutty vibe, and we are just about to take a lovely photo outside in the snow for our cookbook. But anyway, I am extremely excited about this, and I'm very excited mainly because I get to eat it for lunch as well. So for lunch, I was thinking, I know I just had my cake recently, but I'm actually a little bit hungry today. So it's like 1 o'clock, so I'm going to have some lunch. So I've got loads of leftover cabbage going on here from the other day. I'm going to have some rice and some of the korma, but I'm also going to have a carrot and some broccoli. And depending on how I feel, I know what I'm going to have. Loads of tomatoes, loads of fresh tomatoes, because we just received a Riverford order and got loads of tomatoes that I can eat now, so that's fantastic. So I'm going to load it with loads of veggies, but I'm going to have some korma and I'm going to have some rice. I'm so excited. That is an ultimate combination for health and for staying lean. So anyway, yay. So I haven't shown you, but I also cooked up a batch of laddu, which is just so amazing for Snigs, because she really loved the laddu that I made the other day and she asked for some to take with her on the train. So I've made a massive batch. Oh my god, they smell amazing. The cardamom is like a hit. So these little laddus are so delicious. They are made of chickpeas, and yeah, what incredible little sweet tea. Romy goes crazy for them, but this is a little Sniggy package. I've made loads for the kids as well, obviously. Romy, would you like to have some? I made these ones for the babies. Right, Romy, you can have this little tiny one. Right, yummy? Right, Romy, show us what you think of your laddu. Do you like it? You little... Thank you. But yeah, anyway, I am definitely going to be sharing these obviously in the cookbook. They are very exciting because usually they are loaded with like a cup of ghee and like a cup and a half of sugar and just so much bad stuff in there. So I found a way to make it really healthy, whole food, plant-based, and I'm very excited about it. So Snigsy has left the building, which is really sad. But I guess all the fun has to end at some point. Romy and I are just going to go out for a quick little walk because she's refusing to go to sleep at the moment. And I think a walk would be the best thing, although I think she's trying to escape right now. Anyway, I've not really had any food. I am not really hungry, but I'm just like starting to get a little bit nibbly. So I think I'm going to take a carrot with me so I can do some munching while I walk around. Anyway, that's my plan. Then it's literally snowing outside, so I'm going to come back real quick and as soon as she's fallen asleep so I can be nice and warm before I have to go and get Abe. But anyway, that is my plan. I'm gonna go and do that. Back from the school run and it is 4:30, which seems ridiculously early to start making dinner, but we dinner quite early. I don't like to eat too late because I feel really full and it's nice to have a little bit of time, at least a few hours before going to bed after you've eaten. So we have dinner at 5 o'clock and I'm trying to figure out what on earth we're gonna have tonight because I didn't think we were gonna have loads of Indian stuff left over, so we've scheduled in having some nems this evening, which I'm really in the mood for, but equally, I've also got this incredible veggie korma. Okay, so I've got the babies. That does look really sharp. They are having some sweet corn. And I've decided to go for nems this evening because I fancy something a little bit different from Indian for a moment. And then I'm going to save the leftover curry for tomorrow as a lovely lunch when I'm busy. And I just want something quick and simple. So I'm making some nems now. I'll show you what we've got going on. Loads of cucumber, carrots, and some red pepper. I don't love red pepper, so this is for James. Some tofu and loads of salad and also a bag of coriander that needs using as well. So I'm gonna do that and then I'm gonna have ours with chips, I think, because I'm really in the mood for some lovely chips as well. Finally, I'm making my food because I am getting hungry and I have cooked up a couple of sweet corns because I wanted to recreate what we made the other day with the corn. And look at that. I tell you what, if you don't char corn, you're not getting the full flavour out of it. It's literally just like intensifies all the flavours. And then I've got some lovely like spices in my Indian section that I'm going to rub on there. And it's just going to be, oh my God, it's going to be amazing. So yes, that is going to be one of the starchy parts of my nems. And I'm a bit sad because all of my nems are splitting. I think it's just the rice paper, but oh well, I'm going to persevere. Anyway, okay, my food is all together and I decided to go hard on the nems because I'm actually just really craving them. So this is my massive gigantic nemi feast. I've got obviously loads of tofu, cucumber, carrots, and coriander and leafies in here. Lovely PB2 sauce, and James just picked up some gochujang, which I've never tried before, and I'm not usually a spicy person, but I'm really in the mood for something spicy, so I'll put some in there, and that is very tasty. And my sweet corn as well. So that is my gigantic feast this evening. And I was going to make some chips. I'm going to see how I feel afterwards because I'm not sure if I'm going to need them. But anyway, I'll let you know. So I am still hungry and I want to add a bit more starch to what I was eating. I finished my nems. This doesn't look great. It looks a little bit crazy, but this is leftover mung dal halva that I made the other day. And I've got loads of stuff in the fridge that needs eating. So I'm going to have this, but I thought in order to lower the calorie density, I'm not going to eat it like this, although it's very yummy. I'm going to add loads of water, kind of have it like a porridgey thing. Again, I know it doesn't look like much and it just looks like a very strange brown soup, but there is a lot of flavour and texture going on in here. It's actually so delicious. Anyway, that was my strategy for reducing the calorie. Oh my God, I've spropped everywhere. That was my strategy for reducing the calorie density of that block of like lovely sweet stuff. I mean, it's basically just lentils and some sweet potato and stuff, and a few dates anyway. But yeah, this is so yummy. It's the roasted lentils, which are just boing, amazing. Oh, so it has been a mad day, a mad week, and really just a mad couple of weeks for me. And I'm feeling just like it's having such a lovely time, but I'm feeling just really drained and just exhausted. There's no other way I can say it. Plus the kids have been a little bit crazy this evening. So I have decided for the first time in a very long time, I'm going to get on my little rebounder and I'm going to do some very relaxing bouncing just to like decompress myself a little bit after that craziness that has been the last couple of weeks. And then I just wanted to chat about So these last couple of weeks have been super intense for me, and I've been very, very busy. And I mean, I feel like I've made good food choices where possible, but I have been surrounded by food a lot of the time, and I've just done a lot of like extra snacking than if I hadn't been surrounded by food. Also, haven't really gotten in any movement the last couple of weeks, and I usually love to get loads of movement in. I haven't really been doing any walks, haven't been doing any bouncing, and so I'm really wanting to get kind of myself back on track in terms of, it's not even about weight loss or any of that kind of stuff. It's just about getting back on track in a mental way, and just getting those habits that I seem to have lost because of the busyness back on track, because those are the habits that I want to continue building and working on. So if I lose those altogether, I won't be able to progress any further. So my strategy, I really want to focus on getting some more movement in, and really focus on eating just darn good food when I'm actually hungry, and yeah, just kind of really prioritizing the low calorie density stuff, eating loads more potatoes, and obviously off the back of that, I am going to be doing a potato reset very, very soon. I'm going to do it probably in a few days' time, once I have organized myself mentally and my kitchen and figured out what I'm doing. I'll be jumping into a potato reset, so let me know if any of you guys want to join in a potato reset. I'll do a little countdown so we can all kind of get ready together, and then we do a potato reset. I think that'd just be super fun. I love a potato reset. It's just so lovely. I love potatoes so much. But anyway, that's my plan. I just wanted to say thanks for coming on my crazy journey the last couple of weeks, but I'm excited to get back to a little bit of normality and get down to some really good low calorie density eating without any other stuff going around. But anyway, for now, I'm going to hop on my rebounder, do a lovely bounce, and then I'm going to go do some work and then go to bed because I am knackered. Anyway, I will chat to you guys tomorrow. Have a lovely night. I'm back. I couldn't help myself. So I've just done a really lovely rebounding workout, and actually I feel so mentally refreshed after that. I feel like, because I've been working on getting it in as a habit, when you miss a part of your day that you've been building up as a habit, then you really want that back, and you kind of hold on to that. And so I think I have built up the habit of using rebounding as a form of mentally decompressing after a busy day. And so I've actually really missed that the last few weeks, when I haven't really been doing it very much and I haven't been prioritizing that for myself. So I just feel so much better. But whilst I was bouncing, I was also thinking about how much we compare ourselves to other people in every respect. How we look, our success, our kids, our parenting, just all of those things. We're constantly comparing ourselves to other people. And I was bouncing on the rebounder, and I was just thinking, I probably look absolutely rubbish in terms of my ability, my skills, like my tummy hanging out, all those kind of things, compared to a lot of people out there. But why on earth does that matter? That is so irrelevant. It shouldn't matter in the slightest. We should not be comparing ourselves to other people. We should be comparing ourselves to ourselves. Are we making progress? Are we better than we were a few years ago or last month or something? Are we making progress? Are we putting habits in place to move ourselves forwards, no matter what anybody else is doing with their lives? There can be people who look amazing and who have the best things on the outside. That's obviously what people show, but you don't know what their lives are like on the inside, so nobody's perfect. So we really need to try and stop comparing ourselves to other people. I do it, everyone does it. It's so hard to get away from, but the only person you should be comparing yourself to is yourself and making progress every single day. So yes, my tummy's not the flattest. I've got wibbly bits because I've had kids, and no, I can't bounce the best. And my videos are quite rubbish, and I can't edit. And just I talk a lot of nonsense all the time. And I'm so messy in every respect, and that's fine. And I'm okay with that. But what I can do is I can keep putting myself out there and keep trying to make better decisions and better choices every single day to become the best version of myself. I'm not going to be anybody else ever. I'm only going to be me. And that's the same for you guys. Don't compare yourself to other people. Do the best that you can and make yourself better as the best version of yourself that you possibly can, and be thrilled about that and try and enjoy the journey. Anyway, it was just something I was thinking about, because I'm not perfect, and nobody is perfect, even if they seem to be.